We're headed to Crocodile Bay Resort in Costa Rica to fish the coastline of Puerto Jiménez. Our team of creators will spend several days exploring the Pacific Ocean near the Osa Peninsula. From the mountainous jungle terrain to crystal blue waters, Crocodile Bay Resort is home to some amazing wildlife. Exploring, fishing, world-class food, and once-in-a-lifetime memories. Join us on this saltwater sportsman adventure. On day one, our team flew into San Jose, Costa Rica, and were shuttled to our hotel for a relaxing overnight stay. The next morning, we made our way to the domestic terminal for our final flight to Crocodile Bay Resort. What do you think?
That's pretty cool. Getting the VIP treatment walking out here to the plane right now. This is a real tiny plane.
Morning. How are you? My name is Andres.
Andres, nice Joaquin.
So is this like officially the smallest plane you've ever been on?
Yeah, by far the smallest plane I've ever been on.
This is going to be fun.
We made it. Didn't die. Pretty good. Yeah, that runway you just drop right in over the jungle.
How was your trip?
It was great. Pretty smooth sailing. Dude, that water is so clear.
It looks amazing.
In the bay. You can see all the rocks. You can see all the rivers. Like, we're gonna have such a good time.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Made it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. With pleasure.
All right. How was the flight, guys?
So awesome. Fun.
Awesome.
Water looked good, didn't it?
The bay was
like
really clear.
Yeah.
After seeing some of the rivers, I wasn't sure what to expect.
Is that what you guys were on?
Yeah. It was very loud inside.
Oh, I bet.
Right here. Welcome, welcome to Puerto Jiménez. Welcome. Hi, sweetheart. I'm your team mom. I love you. You wanted to enjoy your stay? Welcome to Puerto Jiménez. Welcome. Come right in, sweetheart. Okay, let me see my babies get all set in here. We have the 4 species of monkeys. We have our crocodile pond. We have the macaws. We have the toucans. We have a variety of birds. And other than that, the sloth got in here. Everyone in the group. Oh my goodness.
Nice to meet you. My name is Diego. Fishing director.
Hey man, there you go.
Good
Here
to
we
see
go.
you.
See you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Diego.
Okay, babies, come, let's go in so you can get fresh inside here. The girls are waiting for you at the front desk. Make sure you have your passport in hand, and there's a welcome drink waiting for you.
So first impressions, Elias.
We're ready. We pumped.
I've never seen this guy so happy, like ever. It's very weird.
Must be
It's 'cause
because
you're-
someone specific is here.
Maybe I'm healthy.
Yeah.
You brought your emotional support wife on the trip.
It might be a requirement now to bring her.
To keep my positivity up to the roof.
cool if when you walk over this bridge, the river here, like there's a lot of wildlife there.
Break my shoes, I'm already screwed. For the next trip. Thanks, bro.
I just did you in.
Fix my problem.
I created a new one. You don't need to undo the handle to get the braid out.
I know. Just figure it out.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the dock. All of the boats are gearing up and going out fishing for the day. We are on one of the smaller boats today because we're trying to be a little bit more stealthy. We're doing some inshore fishing, or some nearshore fishing, if you will, targeting some of the closer species like roosterfish and snapper species like cuberas. So we got the boat all loaded up. Let's get out there.
You know, it's always the kayak fishermen who are so extra.
It's the worst.
Getting people loading your boats into their boat. So Meg, first day, Croc Bay, what are you thinking?
Oh, I'm so pumped. I'm so excited.
Ready to get out there?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What were you guys going, like 20 miles out, right?
Yeah.
It's a 20-mile run up the
Run, yeah. What do you think, Nate, first day?
Pretty excited. Got some like exposed rock feature. It's gonna be about 30-foot drop, and then it drops off to almost 200 feet over the course of, I don't know, about a quarter mile or so. Lots of different structure. We were checking it out on the Navionics apps on our phones. They've got that cool relief shading. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's really easy. All right, well, Elias hates it because he says it's cheating, but I mean, it's kind of cool to be able to see exactly where all the rocks are, where the structure is. I'm excited. I think we're gonna catch some big fish.
How long have you been captain?
Captain for the last 6 years.
6?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Incredible. And then you probably fished a long time before that, right?
Oh yeah, all my life.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing to fish for?
Anything, man.
Yeah?
I mean, like,
That's what all the captains always say.
I go for everything.
Yeah.
I want to catch them up.
Mm-hmm.
You target on roosters and snappers.
Yeah.
That's what you want,
Yeah,
or
but that's okay. Yeah, we brought some of the smaller stuff. Maybe go offshore later in not today, but like another day. Target like some tunas or something like that. But yeah, today, more of the inshore and nearshore stuff. We brought jigging gear too. So if we're not getting any bites on casting stuff, we can push out and do a little jigging too.
You ever see saltwater crocs over there?
yes.
Yes?
I told you I saw the croc trails through the grass.
Every day.
Big ones.
Yeah, big ones.
John, you're gonna have more fun doing this than anything. So these look very similar to our sardines, but they're a little bit taller. They almost look like a mix of a threadfin herring and a Spanish sardine that we catch in the States. But I guarantee they're gonna get eaten. These things look really, really good. Beautiful baits. I'm gonna try to not handle them too much because they do die if you kick all the slime off of them. Literally like 100 yards away from the dock, I can still see where we just came from, and there's just a giant school of sardines right there, right for the picking. On there for a second. There we go. Reel it in real slow once I get one and hope the others come and investigate. Got one. Got them on. I know you guys can't tell by how much this rod's bending, but it's a super stiff rod. Got a couple for sure. There we go. That's what we call a stringer, John. That one's mega bloody. Yeah, so there's a thing when you're catching live baits, and let's say you hook them in the gills and they get real bloody. You don't want to put those real bloody ones in the live well, because number one, they're going to die, and number two, they're going to pollute that water even though it is recirculating, and that's going to kill a lot of the other baits. So handling the baits is very important too. You don't want to have sunscreen on your hands. You don't want to handle them too long, take too much slime off of them. Ideally, a lot of time I just use like a little dehooker and don't even touch them sometimes. So we just pulled up to this coastline here, flipped out a couple live baits. We got one on top, so I got one on top right now. John's got one kind of down a little bit, and Captain Adrian's got the boat in gear very, very slowly, and we're just kind of pulling these down the coastline. You're gonna find little roosters, and you know, you could also find other jack species. I mean, a little bit of everything is gonna be up and down this coast, but primarily right now, might expect a rooster to come up and eat one of these live baits. See how long it's gonna take. I'm fishing really light tackle, so it should be a lot of fun.
Want to rub the sail?
All right, John, talk to us about your first fish in Costa Rica.
Well, I was just acting like a pro, trolling it back there, felt a little tension, let the bail out, let him eat, set the hook, and reeled in this little guy. Beautiful fish.
Big John is hooked up big time. He's hooked on his first rooster right now. You guys are gonna have to check this out. Look at that beautiful fish.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, no! Good camera on my face.
Oh yeah, roosters. Hey, there's some right following it. Yeah, here they are. There he goes.
Casting this way, casting this way.
Got one out.
Hey, 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 pay attention.
Look at them all.
There we go. Hey, your first rooster, John.
Sweet looking fish. Coolest fish I've ever caught. Small, but sweet. Gotta get them back.
Yep.
Gorgeous one. They're so pretty, man. They are so pretty. In the boat. Beautiful. That is a pretty little rooster. Look at those cones sticking up on the top of him. Only fish like this that I know of, man. Love to see them. Are hard fighters, and they get giant. They get up to 70 pounds. We're gonna let this guy go. Come on, buddy. There you go. No, it's not.
Yeah. There you go. That's what you call Gucci bait.
I'm really hoping I don't get stuck in that right there.
We'll be alright. Just watch what you're doing. Yeah. Exactly what you've been looking for.
Shark bait in the world. This is the best shark bait right here. Healthy catch and release.
Dude, you're getting shaken down.
Absolutely shaken down. See what we get destroyed by out here. Let's get going.
I think that's what I was marking mostly, is those bonita. I think that's what it was.
I was fishing this little tiny half-ounce jig head, little bass assassin. I started retrieving it faster to bring it back in, and I saw a huge red flash following it. So I just free spooled it, dropped it back down, set the hook. And look at the size of that fish, huh? He came out of nowhere, he smashed me. He rocked me up, and somehow I was able to get him out of the rocks. I've only got 20-pound test fluorocarbon leader on here, 20-pound test braid. I'm using this tiny little spinning rod. They're like a 2500 series Penn Authority reel. All right, well, we're gonna let him go. And I'm gonna see, oh, it's just barely hooked, look at that. Oh, the tiny little jig. Here, come closer, you gotta take a look at these teeth real quick. You ready? Get a close look at his face. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, and there he goes. Ah, incredible. Costa Rica accomplished.
I think he said deep. These are these ones we keep. You want to get radio? Yeah, you want to radio? Ask him, yeah. Ask Diego if we keep the bluefin trevally. Not big, but man, that's a cool fish.
Let me see it.
Right,
you know what? I caught one.
oh, you did?
I did, but it was much smaller.
Sure. Keep it in here. Get it back in the water. Get another one.
And I'm pretty sure it's a small barracuda that I hooked in the side. Big barracuda.
Not entirely sure.
Ooh.
There he goes.
So we are back here for the afternoon. I kind of wanted to show you guys around part of Botanica Resort. So we have a suite here. You guys can come on in, kind of see what we're working with. So this place is awesome. We have a suite for our group. So we have a giant full kitchen, full-size fridge, dishwasher, oven, microwave, everything. It's like, you know, we're moving into an Airbnb because they literally have everything for us. Giant counter for everyone to hang out at, and kitchen table, common area. More space than I'm used to having pretty much at any hotel experience. Absolutely phenomenal. You guys can come out here, but man, I mean, we got everything out here to hang out when it's, you know, beautiful place to have your coffee in the morning. You get to hear all the wildlife. There's monkeys here, there's parrots, there's all sorts of tropical species. It's honestly like, it's crazy because you feel kind of like you're in a Western nation, and then when you hear all the wildlife, you realize you're definitely not in a Western nation. So we actually have in this suite, we have one single bedroom there, a double bedroom over here, and then another single bedroom here. The singles and the doubles all have their own bathrooms, so literally giant bathroom in here, bathtub, standing shower, double sinks. This is like, it's bigger than any hotel room I've ever stayed at, and that's like kind of what I'm comparing it to. But the experience is phenomenal. It's like we checked in here, the front desk immediately calls us after we check in, and the front desk says, oh, do you need anything? Anything else we can get for you? Dinner reservation, whatever. They're gonna make it happen for you. So it's been awesome. And I don't know if we mentioned it up until this point in the video, but you guys can win a trip very similar to this one to come fish Crocodile Bay, stay at the Botanica Resort, which is where we are right now. All you have to do to enter is hit the link in the description, or if you guys are watching on TV, just pull out your phone, open up the camera, and scan this little QR code. Your phone's gonna automatically recognize that there's a QR code. Just go ahead and hit that little link that pops up on your camera, and it's gonna take you guys to enter into a chance to win this trip. Also, if you don't win, you guys can also buy this trip and come do this awesome experience. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2. Today we're going offshore. So we're taking one of these giant strike boats out, and we're gonna go chase some offshore species, tuna, dorado, maybe a sailfish. Honestly, who knows? But we're gonna look for some big bad fish that are gonna pull a lot of drag. So let's get out there.
See you later, losers.
So we're pulling up to the school of the dolphins. Tuna and dolphins kind of have this symbiotic relationship out here in Central America where they help each other feed. They basically use each other to, you know, corral the bait. Typically, when you see the dolphins jumping, you're gonna find tunas out in front of the dolphins. So you need to position the boat in front of the dolphins, and that's where you need to present the lure. So we didn't get any to come up on that school of dolphins, but we just found a bunch of birds working not too far away. Definitely could be some tuna under these things, so we're pulling up to them now. Let's see what happens.
Sailfish, baby. Yeah, he's ripping. Oh, there's two. There's two. Right. He's on.
He's on. Just been pulling the live baits around for a second because we couldn't get the tunas to come up, and we got a couple bites on all the rods. We got a double header sailfish right now, so now we got to work through clearing the rest of the rods so we don't get mega tangle. When you're fighting fish of this caliber, especially like when you have a double header, right? Yeah. We have to keep the boat in gear to try and keep both fish tight at the same time. Otherwise, you're very much likely to land one or lose one, because one guy will be tight and the other guy will not be. So the captain keeps the fish behind the boat, but it prolongs the fight, makes us fight for a little bit longer. My sail right now is just kind of sitting tall in the water, sail up, kind of sideways, just making me slowly dragging back towards us. He's using that sail to create as much friction through the water as possible. Woo! Look at that thing.
You got it. John, you're doing this. GoPro and gloves right there.
One of the coolest fights ever. Doubled up. First sailfish. First sailfish I've ever seen. Unreal fish. So cool to be able to have hands on with this. Keep it in the water. Boat's moving. Keeping water through its gills, and gonna release my first sailfish here.
This guy's giant, so he makes all his stuff look small, but that is a wonderful first sailfish. So now we got John's sail in the water, or in the boat. We're coming up on mine. Mine's pretty tired now.
That's a huge, huge sailfish. Holy cow.
Look at that beautiful animal, y'all. That is my biggest sailfish of all time, biggest billfish of all time. Absolutely gorgeous animal. Look at the purples. The purples on that sail are absolutely incredible. Wow. And they've also got that wonderful, crazy bronze coloration. We're gonna make sure we get him right, get him revived properly, so he can be left, maybe be caught another day. Man, you see this thing? These things are the fastest fish in the ocean, right? They can swim up to 70 miles an hour. But going 70 miles an hour, you need to be able to turn if you're gonna catch some baits. So this sail, when they're going fast, is down for streamline reasons. But then when it needs to turn, it pops this up and it can turn on a dime. It acts like a rudder. So if you guys want to come out here and catch incredible fish of a lifetime like this, remember you can win the trip. Just hit the link in the description or pull out your camera. Check out this little QR code that we got on the screen. You guys can come out here and do this. Been reviving this fish. Gonna get a good release on him, making sure he's kicking good, and I'm gonna shoot him back down. Woo! There he goes. Beautiful. Let's go. Hey, good work, John. That was incredible.
What you got?
Little mackerel action. There we go. Little Sierra mackerel. Pretty much exactly like a Spanish mackerel that you're gonna catch on the East Coast or in the United States, but this guy come home with us for the evening. Crazy teeth on him, he smoked the jig. Hooked up on the goggle eye, something picked it up. As I was reeling it in, because we were gonna change spots, and I just felt that line get really tight, so I opened the bail, let it eat, and it finally choked the bait down. Kind of feels like a jack to me, but we'll see. What we got? Oh,
that's
we got
a snapper. Barred snapper.
Ready, 3, 2, 1, in the boat. Woo, look at that. Dang. BKK circle hook in the corner. Got him good. There we are, we got our barred snapper, also known as sneaker snapper, because supposedly they taste like sneakers. I've never eaten them before, so cannot confirm nor deny that. But I can confirm that they are one of the prettiest fish to look at. Those crazy vertical bars and a real dark red belly with a yellow top. Awesome fish, man. Really like a combination of some type of snapper species and our American sheep's head. If you look at the mouth, it kind of gives me sheep's head vibes, because you know that bad boy is munching on crustaceans, barnacles and things like that. But pretty cool looking fish, man. Look, he's all pissed off at us right now. He's got those spines up and working, but cool to see. You never know what's gonna eat a live bait. So that was a fun little fight. We're gonna let him go to be caught another day.
What you got, Ryan?
We actually got us a roosterfish, you know. Had the live bait out. Phil was flying the drone, so you know you guys have been watching this from the GoPro, but we got us a decent little roosterfish. Ate the live goggle eye that we just kind of had out flatlined, not doing much. Just had it out as an extra bait. Kind of forgot about it. And saw the line scoping to the side. I was like, oh look at that, we actually got a fish.
Here you go. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful fish, man. Look at that. Those cones sticking up. They're hard fighters. For their size, man, pound for pound, these fish will go up against most. Very, very cool. Pretty little specimen that we got here. And a lot of fun on, you know, on the spinning rod. I'll take that any day of the week. Like, I think I said it yesterday, but the coloration is really unlike any other fish that you will find out here or anywhere I've seen in the world. So just extremely unique, and I'm very appreciative to get to catch this fish here in Costa Rica. Beautiful. We're gonna get some water through his gills and get a solid release.
Ready. This is because he caught his first sailfish at Crocodile Bay. 1, 2, 3, go!
Oh.
So talk me through your day. I know you guys dealt with some big swells. We saw it on the way out.
We had birds landing on our kayak. Wow. I had probably a 20-pound crevera, but I think I damaged my rod on the travel, and I blew it up on that fish. So that was my only good bite of the day. So,
Nate said he got a bluefin trevally?
He got a small bluefin trevally today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got one?
Yeah.
Ah, you get him, you get him. I'll take this, I'll take this.
It's slippy up here. That's better. Perfect spot for me. Lots of hooks enough, so we got room for a little mistake or two.
Nice on.
Right? That's my largest tuna on a popper, for sure. So that's nice. Biggest one for a popper I've gotten so far.
Not less work than that popper. That's a strong fish. You want to catch one of these?
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that though.
Want to take more videos?
No, we're good. If you can get a good release of him, you know, do what you got to do. He's got hooked, you know, you know what to do.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Man, that's a chunky fish. All right. 5th time was the charm.
Okay, check it out. We have a live goggle eye here. We're at about 120 feet right now, so most of the fish are gonna be on the bottom, but I'm gonna throw out a flat line because you never know. I'm gonna hook him through the nose, BKK circle hook. Just kind of work it through there, through that soft spot there, and then he is good to go. I'm just gonna flip him out the back. Kind of just let him free swim. So that's just like a flat line. A lot of fish will cruise on top and they'll find them. And sometimes the goggle eyes will dive down a little bit more towards mid-water column. So now The mate has a goggle eye on the bottom. I got one on the top, so we're kind of working two different areas.
Deshaun.
Just like that. We literally just cut the clip from the last one, but John's now hooked up on the bottom on something big. Oh, shoot, John. Look at this.
There you go. Hey,
Look at that.
That's cool. What you got, John?
I got my first mullet snapper.
It's a good one.
Is that what it's called?
Yep, mullet snapper. Half mullet, half snapper. All awesome. Woo. John's really taking his time with this one, guys. I don't know what he's doing over here. I think it's because he's getting sweaty. There you go, John.
John's getting some decent fish right now.
Woo.
That's a good one, dude. What do you think, man?
Sick.
It's like twice the size of your last AP. And look, this one doesn't have the tracers like your other one did. Nice.
Might have another AP. The other one fought just like this.
See the color? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep.
The AP
Yay. Bro.
I'm surprised they're not biting the jigs, to be honest. They're only eating the live baits.
It's a good one.
Is that a bite mark in that thing? Look on the other side of them.
Third one, second one of the day.
Look at that thing. I don't know where that's from.
Old horse or four wheel.
Bring it in.
That's awesome, man. Hey, you're making up for lost time. Nice. Let's get a release on this one.
So I want to show you guys around the property here. This place has undergone a lot of changes in the last year. So we are staying at the Botanica Resort, which is a Hilton property. And so it's got a whole resort type feel, but then we also have the whole fishing lodge operation sides of things, which is what we've been doing. But let me show you guys around the property a little bit. Come on in. So this is the just main lobby that you walk into when you check in. Super open, beautiful, brand new building. So there's a bunch of also common areas as well as the main restaurant. So if we just kind of walk this way, there's more hangout areas over that way. So, and then right now we are in the main bar and restaurant, and it's a little bit before dinner time, so no one's here yet. But let's go check out the pool. There's so many critters that live out here. It's like a little river bottom. We've seen monkeys, we've seen toucans, we've seen parrots, and we've got shots of absolutely zero of those. But just know, you're actually here in the rainforest. So you also have the pool bar, which is some of the best food we've had has actually been from the pool bar. It's phenomenal. Everything's all open. Always, I think it's open till like 11 p.m. or something like that. And obviously you have the giant pool area, which I'm definitely going to be jumping in later. So what's going on, guys? We are getting the VIP treatment back here because we're going to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of Botanica. We're back in the kitchen. This is Esteban, Chef Esteban, and he's going to show you guys some of the stuff that we're going to be doing with the fish that we caught as well as the kayak group caught. Torch because it's a you're able to get the thinnest amount of sear on the outside.
That's
because
correct.
a pan is going to cook it way too fast, right?
Yes. So it will be just to sear. But you can do it. You can also do it with an open flame or in a pan.
Yeah.
But you're gonna need to move it right away into ice
1
water.
second, right?
Yes. So otherwise you're gonna have like too thick, and you just want like to have a different shape on the fish. Oh well, different color on the
outside
when you cut it. Yeah.
Soy sauce reduction.
Soy sauce reduction. Some wasabi mayo.
Oh, I know that tastes so good. I think you guys, your mouths are probably watering because mine definitely is. wow, now you're gonna have to explain this because I've never seen this before.
So this was a quicker way, an easy way to smoke it.
Wow. I thought we were just about to start doing longness.
So yeah, this the meat is too thin, so and the fish takes not too long to smoke. So we will do this as a presentation to add a little bit of extra flavor of smokiness. This will be in the middle of the table.
He wanted to give me chopsticks, but I wouldn't let him. I'm gonna try it. You can taste the smoke for real. That's amazing. You gonna have one with me?
Sure.
Look at that.
Sure.
That was good.